Hi guys, Burn Hazard, and yay, it's way past time for another video update. Of course, I was doing hunter pets and where to find them during the Battle for Azeroth beta for my friends, and unfortunately, there wasn't really too much to report on after launch. I mean, yeah, BFA was cool at first. I love how they did Borealis. You know, Cool Tourist is such a cooler zone than the Zandalar Island was, and just sadly, I kind of did migrate from Horde to Alliance primarily. But at the same time, there wasn't much to post videos on since it was all kind of dull, no real content. Just, oh, go out, quest this, go out and kill this, or go out and do that, and yeah, you get your gold, you get your artifact, Heart of Azeroth power, whatnot. And a lot of my friends, actually, my list has shrunk because a lot of them left, not even halfway through BFA so far. So, this day, important. Why? 1 a.m. I checked my email. And as you can see, currently it is May 22nd. It's still pre-sunrise here where I'm at in central United States. So, checked my email. Got a message from Blizzard. Almost had a heart attack. I first thought was, oh my god, did I get a beta key? Well, no, not exactly. But I got something almost as good. They're doing the stress test today, the 22nd. Now, normally I would go ahead and show you the email, but the recording program I use has been downgraded to the free one because I simply did not see any point in paying for the premium services when I was not making any videos. So I cannot edit my videos. Therefore, I'm not comfortable showing you the email message because it has, addresses and whatnot in it, personal information. And, if I could edit it out, then yeah, I'd show you. But go and check your email. Maybe you'll see it there too. It is the stress test today from 4 to 6 Pacific time. That is 6 to 8 Central time. You will be able to log in. It is a 3.2 gigabyte, I believe is what I saw, download. Even for somebody like me who is stuck on satellite internet, it takes roughly 45 minutes and you can log in. The play button is unlocked. You can log in. I tried it just to see. And there was, that intro music. I'm a BC baby. I'm not a vanilla vet. However, it just such a nostalgic thing because it had the old Burning Crusade portal with the glowing-eyed hooded guardians and the, your login information is in the heart of the portal. The music, oh, the music. Beautiful. Just so much nostalgia there. Anyhow, so yeah, I tried to log in. The only server that will apparently be available, the only one I saw, was a PvP server. Of course, it was offline since it is not time for the stress test yet. But, I don't really care too much because, there is a limit. You can only level up to level 5. So it's not like Horde is going to come to the Alliance area, or Alliance people are going to go to the Horde area to gank them. Honestly, that would be more trouble than it's worth. But it will still give you a chance. I mean, you get to play up to level 5 if you actually can stay connected and play anything. But it will still give you an idea. I mean, they're doing it to figure out the numbers that they have to balance, but for us, the players who actually do the stress test, we get an idea of, the competition, how difficult it will be to tag and kill mobs, the general just a general introductory grasp of how difficult it's going to be, how challenging. I can't wait. Just can't wait. I'm so stoked. Now the email said that, like I said, up to level 5, when the stress test has been concluded, I mean, all the closed base servers are going to be offline during this time, but those who participate will apparently be able to continue playing until Thursday, the 23rd. Now, granted, you have a level 5 lockout. However, I mean, you'll be able to play. You'll get a grasp of, some general beginner mechanics, your own stress test. Will you be able to do anything? Are you going to stay connected? How much lag there will be? Your chosen class's abilities. All that introductory stuff. You'll get an idea of what's going on. And don't forget to report bugs. I mean, I know it's a stress test, but hey, you're going in there. If something bugs out on you that doesn't, tie into the actual connection or lag, whatever, be certain to report it. I mean, they could use all the help they can get, and maybe if it's something that they don't intend to have, leave in. I know that they're leaving in, or reportedly, I know, they are going to be leaving in some bugs to make it, vanilla. Like the vanilla bugs, there are some major bugs that they're leaving in. But if you are doing a warlock or a mage, I guess only level 5, you can't really, there's not going to be many minions. I think warlocks, somebody told me that warlocks get imps at level 3. Definitely be testing out how well you can control them. If there's a bug, report it. I don't think mages got their elementals. I know hunters didn't get pets until level 10, so you can't really report anything there. And, at the bottom of the email it says that we are welcome and free to make everything public. We can stream, we can record, which is what I plan to be doing during the stress test. So that you can see how a player with satellite internet and a refurbished older computer is able to handle the heavy load of players in the starting area. So yeah, you're free to share. They welcome it. Like I said, I gave the time is 4 to 6 Pacific, 6 to 8 Central. I'm just looking forward to it. I mean, it sucks that we have to wait until August to actually play, but, and don't forget, August 13th, they are letting you reserve 3 names, up to 3 names, on the 13th, I think it was, 12th or 13th, again, depending on what region you are in. I think that's later on in the evening hours for me. I just can't remember the specifics. So mark your calendars and always visit the website. They should, World of Warcraft Classic. They should have the information there because that's where I got it. But August 13th, 12th to 13th, depending on region, and August 26th to 27th, again, depending on region, are the dates you really need to mark. The first one is the reservation of names. So character creation, etc. And then, of course, it goes live August 26th, 27th, region depending. It's just, yeah, I can't wait. I don't know, there's supposed to be 2 more stress tests. I am just so glad that I have my day off. So I literally will not be missing it. I can actually participate, which is awesome. And just, I'm so stoked. And Classic can't be here quick enough. I'm also terrified that Classic isn't going to live up to the hype, and, it's gonna suck and whatnot, but hey, we'll find out what happens when it happens. It's just, there's so many aspects, and not just the gameplay. I'm talking about, like, the social aspects of Classic, of BC, because, like I said, BC baby, that I am looking forward to. And some of it is nostalgia, and the rest of it is just plain good old-fashioned geekness, I guess. I mean, back when being a nerd or a geek was considered, pretty much got beat up by the jocks, the stereotypical stuff. Well, guess what? That's what WoW was, and nowadays it is so I don't know, so franchised. It's focusing on the money instead of the social connections and strength of social, nothing like social media, but actual friendships. I mean, how often anymore do people talk face to face in real life? Not very often. You're usually too busy with your phones. Enough said. And in many ways, you know, I know that Classic is not going to bring back the old good old days and stuff, which, you know, I don't expect it to, but I do expect certain things from it. And having people actually stick around, people who play it and know how to adapt or learn how to adapt, you know, the hardcore people. My job forces me to be a casual player. I mean, yeah, I work about 10 hours a day and then, you know, I need sleep during some, but the rest, not counting travel time, I pretty much wind up playing games. I mean, it used to be I'd say, oh, I'm always playing WoW. Well, since WoW's kind of been going downhill, I branched out and I do play other games like Star Wars, Final Fantasy, and a couple others that I've tried, but the graphics just put too much of a strain on my old processor, which I plan to hopefully have enough money to upgrade before Classic's launch. But we'll see on that. So anyhow, today, make sure that you have time set aside this evening to participate in the stress test if you can. Kind of disappointed about the extremely short notice, barely even 18 hours pre-notice, more or less. So yes, check your emails. See if you are invited, welcome, whatever. And I will see you at the stress test. Hopefully, I'll be able to be connected. And hey guys, friends, you know who you are. There's about five or six of you especially. Keep your eyes open. Come back. We want you back. Especially with Classic. It's going to... Hopefully, Classic will be a way to reinvent yourselves. I know that a lot of you were of the mindset that, you know, there's too many people who are rude, who aren't, you know, steadfast or reliable or whatnot, play the game. You know, basically the whole player mentality issue was lost. Well, guess what? Classic, we can reinvent ourselves, alright? I mean, you're going to have your ability to reserve names. You can bring out, you know, dusty old characters that you stopped playing because Blizzard messed up, you know, the stats or the play process for the class, whatnot. And yeah, just come back to Classic. I hope that you guys can get the stress test invitation, that you can participate in it, and I hope that it'll be enough to, you know, spark your interest, spurn your return. I don't know, wrong words, but you know, come on back, try the stress test, and I hope to see you there. For now, though, I'm going to finish farming my skins and my herbs on this gal, so I will catch you guys later on. Take care, and hopefully see you during the stress test.